I sat in the back row, my uniform immaculate, my chest tight. The applause roared around me, but I heard nothing except the echo of my father's voice, condemnation disguised as disappointment. He quit. He's a failure. That's what they told the world. That's what they whispered behind closed doors. Only I knew the truth. I watched my brother, the golden son, stand tall at the SEAL ceremony, medals glinting under the harsh lights. Everyone cheered, but I didn't. I measured. I waited. It hadn't always been this way. Once we were inseparable. My brother and I shared secrets under the summer sky, trading dreams and dares. He swore he had my back. I believed him. Then came the subtle shifts. Missed calls, sidelong glances, hushed conversations that stopped when I entered the room. I noticed the way he avoided my eyes when I asked about his new assignments. And then the dam broke. I found the message. Not a betrayal in the romantic sense, but worse. Evidence of deliberate lies, forged reports, and the manipulation of my record, my Navy career, erased, rewritten by him and my father's blind allegiance. They made me a ghost, a failure in the eyes of everyone I had ever trusted. My anger didn't roar, it sharpened. I didn't confront them, I didn't scream. I smiled, I learned, I planned. Every meeting, every whispered promise, every late-night conversation, I recorded, documented, cataloged. Every favor they took for granted, I used. I rebuilt silently, not as a pawn, but as a storm gathering strength. By the time I surfaced again, it would be precise, surgical, undeniable. I applied myself relentlessly. I earned distinctions that no one could ignore. I learned tactics that weren't just about warfare, they were about leverage, influence, control. I didn't need to prove them wrong in words. I'd prove it in presence, in power. And now, here I was. Colonels, generals, brothers, fathers, names and titles meaningless in the face of truth. I waited for the moment when my return would be impossible to ignore. The ceremony proceeded. My brother received his accolades, his eyes scanning the crowd as if searching for approval. He never found mine. Until it happened. The general leaned forward, his gaze locking onto mine. He paused, squinting. "Colonel, you're here?" The words cut through the applause like a knife. Silence fell. Every head turned. My father's jaw dropped. The pride he had hoarded for my brother evaporated in an instant. I didn't flinch. I only smiled. A small, quiet victory. My brother's face went pale. The medals he had worked for, the ceremony he had rehearsed, the approval he had craved, all meaningless now. Every whispered manipulation, every lie he had told to erase me, shattered before an audience that could finally see. I didn't confront him with anger. That would have been weakness. Instead, I let the silence speak. Let the glances, the stares, the weight of authority, the very respect of the Navy declare my triumph. He opened his mouth, stammered, but no words mattered. The damage wasn't mine to deliver. It was already done by years of deceit unraveling in real time. The crowd murmured. I felt it shift, felt it bow subtly to the truth. My father's eyes burned into mine, questions unsaid, accusations unformed. I didn't answer. I didn't need to. Everything I had endured, the erasure, the humiliation, the betrayal, culminated in this quiet, perfect reckoning. When the ceremony ended, I walked past the officers, past my brother, past my father. Each step deliberate, controlled. I left them to the aftermath of their own making. Outside, the cold evening air kissed my cheeks. I exhaled. Relief, not joy, filled me. Revenge had never been about spectacle. It had been about reclaiming what was stolen, silently, expertly. And now, as I stepped into the night, The weight lifted. The Navy hadn't failed me. My brother hadn't defeated me. My family hadn't controlled me. I had stood, unbroken. And for the first time in years, I could breathe. I was the storm they had tried to bury. And storms, once they arrive, leave nothing unchanged.